your boy Davidoff, wearing a nice Great Ocean Road cap today. I am going to Canberra for the National Zoo, and you're probably thinking, why would I go to Canberra for the National Zoo when there's zoos here? Well, they have white lions. White lions are extremely rare. There's about 5 or 6 in zoos and sanctuaries, and a few in the wild. These things are basically extinct. They're like a mutation sort of thing. I don't know exactly how it works, but there's a mutation that makes them white, but they are white lions, and they're real, and they exist. And I've always wanted to see one in person. The closest one to England is in Slovakia, I think, and the other in Serbia. So yeah, but since I was coming to Australia, I knew for a few years now that Canberra had at least one white lion. I thought, you know what? If I ever go to Australia, I must go to Canberra to see that. So I'm going there. So I've got 3 experiences today as well. So I'm going to the zoo, I'm going to look around, but I'm going to meet a leopard or a cheetah? I think I'm meeting a cheetah. I'm going in to the enclosure, and apparently it's safe. And then from behind a fence, I'm going to feed a tiger, and I'm going to feed the white lion. So I don't know if I can get that filmed, but at least hopefully photographed. I can get it by the zookeepers. They said they'll photograph it. I'm going to ask them if they can video it as well. But I'm very excited for this. I'm going to see the white lion, plus more of your wildlife. Like it's a whole zoo, so there's a lot of things going to be in there, and I think there's an aquarium in there as well. So yeah, I'm going to spend quite a few hours there and then fly back to Melbourne. My flight's there is at 8:45 a.m., which is in a couple hours. My flight back is at like 6:30, so not much time, but enough time. Like I land at 9:50. It says 15 minutes to the zoo from the airport, but let's just say half an hour, 40 minutes. Let's say I get there at 10:30. Zoo closes at 5. Even if I leave at 5, I'll be back at the airport in time for the flight. You don't have to get there early for a domestic flight, so I'll be there more than enough to explore the zoo, have those 3 experiences, and come home. But the main attraction for me is the white lion, and if you haven't seen it yet, well, you'll see it on this vlog, but you can look it up on the National Zoo Canberra website. You can see pictures of it. But yeah, I think there's more than one as well. I thought there was one. I think there's a family of them. But I'm going to feed one. I think it's a male one. I've seen a video. It looks incredible. So you're going to see it on video here. Hopefully you can see me film it. Film me feeding it. If not, you'll at least see me film the actual thing from the enclosure. But when I'm feeding it, hopefully I can record that as well. Davidoff feeds a white lion. Imagine. Anyway, yeah. Skybus, it leaves in 15 minutes, and after that 45 minutes later, so I want to get there right now, so let's go. Cross, we meet again. One hour and 20 minutes, so enough time to eat. At English airports, there's a meme about WH Smith. Like there's WH Smith, there's like 20 in each airport, there's one at the entrance, there's like one at each gate. Exaggerated a bit, but there's at least 10 in like every English airport. Even in Australia, you can't escape it. But there's not as many of them here, but there is still. It's such an airport shop. It's the most airport shop ever. I used to go there all the time to get books for school, stationery. That used to be either there or Woolworths when I was a kid. Woolworths shut down in England. W. Smith is still running, but I always used to go there for stationery. But you see them at every airport. They sell food and books and other stuff in London and England in general. And even in Australia, the other side of the world, down under, you still have them. The subway closed. I mean, I get it on a street, like early in the morning won't be open, but in an airport, well, surely if you set up a restaurant in an airport, you'd be open early. I want to try a subway in Australia, guys. I can't do it, because every time I do it, it's closed. I have a rule for myself, especially back in England. I say especially because I'm not doing it here, because I should be. I aim to drink 2 litres of water per day. I've been doing that for years now. As soon as I reached Australia, I've not been keeping up. It is not good, guys. It's not a good thing. But like, I didn't know that Smith's was Walker's. It has a different name here. I thought it was just America with a different name. Right, what I meant was like it's from America, but it's called Lay's over there, and it's called Lay's in a lot of parts of the world. But England is called Walker's. I thought that was the only country that was different, but it's actually called Smith's in Australia. You learn something new every day. I believe that's a second W.A. Smith. So it's not just England then. Even Australia has multiple W.A. Smiths in their airports. Just It's unbelievable. How have I just noticed this? I was at this terminal for Tasmania. Free. Still not as many as our airports, but still. Bit of a nice little half an hour delay, as you do. Why is it always the morning flight that's delayed? Every single time. Flying to Tasmania, it was delayed for a broken toilet, I think. Sydney was fine actually. Sydney was fine. So it's just this in Tasmania. It's Virgin Australia at both times. Coincidence? I think not. Sri Lankan leopard, what's that? Interesting. Armbands for lion counters. There's a white lion one. There's the meter cheetah. So yeah, there's the times. Got to be there 10 minutes early to each one. And there's the tiger one. I added this one because there was time. A lot more encounters, but they will have specific times. So like some of them clash. So like there's a rhino one that looked pretty cool, but it clashes with one of them, so it is what it is. If it didn't clash with a tiger, then I would have done that instead of the tiger, but it clashes with something else. I thought meter cheetah and white lion was pretty cool, so I chose those ones. Anyway, the lady drew me a map, so she tells me where they are, what time to be there. But apart from that, for now I'm just exploring around the zoo, and we'll see how much we can cover before the cheetah. The cheetah's at right back of the zoo, so we'll be walking towards there anyway. The lion and tiger are around here near the entrance, so that's good. Oh, we're around here. Cheetah's back there, and this is the time I got to be there, 10 minutes before each one. Seems like the bigger zoo we're exploring this year. The aquarium first. He's a big fella, isn't he? We found more Finding Nemo characters. There's another one. There's supposed to be something here, because it looks like a crocodile place. Ah, oh my god, it's real, it's real. From a distance it looks fake. Bloody enemies of the lions. This one's asleep. They're actually bigger than I thought. Like they're small compared to lions, but actually pretty big. Like that's pretty big. You can see it from the aquarium. It's pretty sick. They are basically laughing dogs, isn't it? They are a breed of dog. I do love dogs, but not those types of dogs. How big are you? This guy's giving up. He's just floating. Doesn't want to swim. Oh, no, he's seen me.
Snake's behind.
Right. Well, it's not a crocodile area. It's a human area, apparently. So, why is he allowed in with him? What's going on here? That little frog was in between, like, two snakes. Like, in his own enclosure, but I'm just like, snake, frog, snake. Okay, mate. There's the alligator. To this day, I still don't understand the difference between a croc and an alligator. Just Google it, I get the answer, and then I just don't understand the answer. Oh, there's two of them. Nowhere near as big as the dinosaur that I saw, the saltwater croc in Melbourne Aquarium. That terrified me genuinely. These are quite cute compared to that, but I still wouldn't mess with these. What on earth is that? Monkeys! Ooh. These ones are quite jumpy. They're cool though. Well, I mean, I am doing both. Very confused by this, because I don't know what animal I'm looking for here. But something that involves looking at, I'm confused. Apparently he's somewhere here, I don't know where he is. Can't see that leopard. Either he's a myth, or he's not there, or he's hiding somewhere. Can't find these guys either. By the way, I like how there's a drawn out map. Like, you don't have to look at the map. There's just numbers that you follow in order, and you see everything, which is pretty cool. There's like 60. I think that's the animals, not the enclosures, but still quite a lot to look at. Cannot see the otters though, not from here. But it's not the white one, but it's still a lion, and it's still a king. Oh, there's 2 male ones here. How is there not an alpha? There might be an alpha, to be fair, but where's a female in this enclosure? He has a wife. But what about them? Maybe the 2 males are together. I don't discriminate. I found one of the otters. I don't know what he's doing, but hello mate. I'll leave you alone, don't worry. 1 tiger, 2 tiger. Tiger. A lot of colours already, but yeah. A snake warning here as well, you know. Like, they could be hanging around. If you see one, report it. Australia, guys, Australia. I haven't seen one yet, though. At least, I've seen it in zoos and here, but I haven't seen one in the wild yet. Goodfellow's tree kangaroo. Not Australia. That's a new one. I don't know. He's not here, though. Oh, mate, you are magnificent. I wouldn't go near you. I mean, I am going near you, but with a barrier. Wow. Rest in peace, buddy. There's a few animals in here. There's a bird eating, there's a parrot back there. It's interesting. There's an owl somewhere. They're just living in, you know, there's a very diverse place to live, you know, they're all sharing the rent. Oh, there's the owl. Jeez, I didn't even see him. Heard about this. It's been an issue for a while, hasn't it? Like, when I was in secondary school, I learned about tigers being in danger. So it's still a problem. It's the little penguins, not Phillip Island, but there's a nesting area. There's nice little groups. Here's that kangaroo. Unique. Essentially the best angle I can get. It's fine, you know. If they're sleeping, they're sleeping. I'm all good. I think this is that. I don't know if the other guy is different, but this is the Goodfellow's tree kangaroo. CompareTheMeerkat.com. I did see one in Moonlit anyway, but yeah, I wonder where he is. The zookeeper went in, they all ran to her. It was actually really cute. I assume they wanted to be fed. Oh, that's nice, that's nice. Meerkats, they're cool animals. Don't know if you can see, actually you can see him. Or her, I keep saying him. Wow. That would have been cool, but it clashes. Whoever this is, I cannot see him. He's not coming out. It's a no, that's a H. Symphalangus syndactylus. Yes. I still don't know that a lot of Canberra is this. Trees, grass, mountains. I don't know, it's not surprising. I just didn't expect it. I just expected a city when I thought capital. Obviously not real. Yesterday my tour guide Sebastian was telling me about Tasmanian tiger, how they went extinct in the 30s, and well, he knows his facts. Would have been a cool animal to meet though. These are big. These are really big. Jeez. My God. Isn't that thing Canadian or American? Wait, let me don't look at it. I don't know. It's not reindeer, is it? An elk? What? You see those in American and Canadian countryside, don't you? I haven't seen that in a zoo. I assume that's a female one. That's cool. That's really cool. Zebras with giraffes, and zebras on their own as well.
Just started singing to 5 little ducks.
Black buck. This is the dingo enclosure, and there is no dingo. Giraffes. There's a giraffe zebra enclosure, a giraffe on its own enclosure, and a zebra on its own enclosure. I mean, when they got the space, this is a big zoo compared to the ones I've been to, by the way. This is huge, a lot of walking. I have seen the rhinos. It's just I'm following the order of the numbers, but the rhinos are next. Oh yes. I wanted to do the encounter, but it clashed. I can't remember which one it clashed with. It was either the white lion or the cheetah, the two that I wanted to do the most. So I was just like, can't do the rhino then, damn it. Apparently they got a hotel here, you can like stay here and stuff. I mean, I'm not surprised, there's a lot to do. In this thing charging at you. This is why I wouldn't be in the wild, right? You can get charged by this, you can get eaten by a lion. It's just, no. A pack of lions even. Mr. Rhino, I'm happy to see you from a distance. It started raining. They do smell quite a bit though, rhinos. They do. There's another one there. It started raining now. The forecast did say rain. I was hoping it would stay dry. Nope, not in Canberra. Hello, Mr. Cheetah. How are you doing? I absolutely love wildlife. I'll be here now in 20 minutes, so I'll be back. Oh, there's a dingo. Probably got moved or something. Hello, mate. You want me to go? I'll go. Alpaca, I think. It must be, right? Are lemurs related to meerkats? I'm just curious. They are cute though. Hello, my friends. The view over there. Now that is incredible. Serval. Doesn't look too different from a domesticated cat. There's another tiger? This ain't the same tiger as the other one. How many? I guess there's no law against having multiple enclosures for the same animal, but still. I'm just like, oh, there's a tiger here as well. Wow. They're everywhere, these big cats. Ironic, innit? Like, with wild animals, I prefer like big cats to like hyenas, which are basically dogs. But domesticated, definitely prefer dogs over cats. Do not like cats that much. I want a dog one day though, yeah. A golden retriever. I heard they're expensive though, and you gotta insure them. It's a lot. Oh, I didn't record in time. He jumped. I don't think he jumped with me, but he like looked to the right and then he jumped quickly. Hello mate, how you doing? I'm guessing it's a black swan. Just to guess. To go back and see that Sri Lankan leopard, by the way, not just because it's a big cat, but because I'm from a Sri Lankan family. Like, I got to see the Sri Lankan leopard that's endangered, that is in Australia. I need to see it, but it wasn't there. I need to go back. I always got to miss the good stuff. I'm taking a selfie because I'm taking selfies to some of my favorite animals, right? I'm taking a selfie with this tiger here. Another tiger from there jumps out, runs into this home there. I'm not catching these. I'm going to feed one, but I'm not catching the cool things about these tigers, mate. Not a black swan. It is a plumed whistling duck. I think he wants me to feed him. I don't have any bread. As a kid, I used to take bread to the pond. There was a nearby pond to feed the ducks. One day a swan came out the water, a big swan, almost as tall. I mean, it was about as tall as me because I was a kid. It attacked me. It took the whole loaf of bread. I want to feed you. It flipping it went for the whole loaf. Terrified me. Never been near a swan since. Oh, look at him. I'll leave you alone, mate. Don't know what you are, but hello. How you doing? No, you're not, okay. Tasmanian devils. Nothing like Looney Tunes. Whoa, 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 relax. Relax yourselves, bro. It was enclosure number 57. It's 64. And there's over an hour left until my encounter. 1:30 cheetah, 2:30 tiger, 3:15 lion. So I'll just be chilling for a bit of time actually. So my flight back being early, they changed my flight because the flights got cancelled. So it's 6:30 the flight back, which is fine. I'm getting back early, but I thought, oh, do I have enough time to go to the zoo and do everything? Turns out, yes, I do have enough time, more than enough. I tried to get on a later flight as well. I'm glad I did it now. But they said it wasn't available anyway. It was, but not on Virgin Australia. I'm back here again. Way around, so the last ones are near the first ones. That's why I'm back here. I do wonder which one I'm feeding. At the end, aka back to the beginning, the leopard is Sri Lankan leopard. I need to see it. Let's go and see it. Is it leopard or cheetah? I've forgotten now. Should have read that earlier. Hello, mate. Nice to see you again. He's in there, but look, I'm looking. Like there's one enclosure, I'm pretty sure. I cannot see where this animal is. This is the one animal that's eluded me. I can't see it. Look up, which is fair enough. Like I saw a snow leopard like right at the top in Melbourne Zoo. But still, it's not really helping me. Like it's not here. I'm trying to find you, sir. I'm trying to find you. I don't see it. It's gotta be here, right? It's gotta be. I was looking forward, as soon as I saw this was here, I was just like, let's go and see it, but cannot see him or her. Just seen two zookeepers. There's actually two of them in there. Apparently they're hard to spot when they're sitting still. They're usually up in the trees on the higher viewing platform where I was in the first place. Apparently to the left. Let me go and check. And they're normally up there where the sign said look up. I was looking up. let me go and see. Premier League football chant to try and taunt them. Can you hear the leopard sing? I can't hear an effing thing. No? Okay, I'm not going to shout that. No, can't see them. There are two of them, as I've been told. I can't even see one. At least, I know the hyenas are sleeping. They're over there, but at least I can see them. Where are these two? Ah, finally. There they are. They're sleeping, but I see them. In this hut here. I mean, you can't even see them properly because like it's so dark in there, but that is them. They are there. No flash photography here, so I'm not gonna get my lights out, but there they are. They're both asleep. I think that's the head on the left, and the back one is turned backwards. I see the tail like just there. So yeah, there. So I'm not even gonna mention what they're doing. Group of three come in and they will start looking up and just like, I'm gonna save them the trouble. They're over there in the hut. Only needed 2 hours. Penguins are out, walking back down the trail, get to the cheetah enclosure. I was gonna say before I saw them, I saw a statue of an elephant and I thought, I've not seen an elephant today. I checked the map and everything, there's no elephants here. That's interesting. Such a big zoo and no elephants. Wow, even Melbourne Zoo has those. Yeah, there's no gorillas here. That's two. That's two. Llamas are bigger when they're close up. My word, mate. How you doing, mate? You all good? Nah, you do okay. That explains it. Just like the sanctuary yesterday. I did see one though in a different enclosure, but yeah, no dingoes here at the moment. Mine, hold the phone. It's a dingo. It's a dingo. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell from like phone footage, but that thing's huge. Near the Rhino Bistro, so get something to eat and then meet a cheetah. Got half an hour until that, so 20 minutes. Well, I mean half an hour to the meeting time actually, so yeah, half an hour, 40 minutes till it starts. Seems like a nice place. My food is 117. I'm cutting it close. Luckily, the cheetah encounter is close to the Rhino Bistro. Let's go.
So what happened was dog, she went.
That was really good. You get up close and personal with a cheetah, and there were 6 people, so went to a time I went in first with someone else. It was good. The keeper took some very good photos, so I'm pleased with that. Hello. Welcome. How are you doing? You're looking at me. All right then, let's go feed a tiger. Well, this time you can't actually go in with them. You have to, I think it's behind a fence or something. I don't know, we'll see, but it's a safe thing. We just feed them off a stick, basically, so should be quite fun. And then same thing with the white lion. Oh yes, haven't seen their faces yet because they were backs turned asleep. Big man, how you doing? What's going on there? Is that supposed to happen? That's a dam, right? We've apparently got 7 cheetahs here spread across the whole zoo. Also, the cheetah that I met, its father is like a, what was the word? Crossbreeder? Half-breeder? I can't remember, but that cheetah I met, its father has been around, and it's got relatives. He's got step siblings and half siblings, I mean, in Adelaide, Sydney, apparently, so that's pretty interesting. Hello, Mr. Giraffe. How are you doing? He doesn't like me. He doesn't. But why do they keep turning away from me? He's awake and he's here. He's facing this way. That is perfect. I got a little lost, but luckily I found it. I remember the lady said when I came in, when you start is near the monkeys to the right. That's where I came. I saw these stairs, came up. Yeah, there we go. I know where the white lions are, one is though, so I won't get lost for that one. It's a bit inconvenient, but I explored most of the zoo by the time the rain started. The cheetah gets a bit like agitated in the rain, understandably, so it's harder to see him. He kind of walked away from us, but the zookeeper slowly got us there, and he sat in a space to let us pet him. But I imagine the tiger and the lions are, you know, in the rain they're pretty similar. But this time it's just feeding, and if they're hungry they'll come. So I don't think I have too much trouble. We didn't even have trouble with the cheetah, to be honest. I saw enough of it. I got to pat it, got to stroke it. I got more than enough. Like, that was definitely worth it. So the zoo entry ticket is included with your cheetah booking as well. So that's a double win there. It's not included with the lion and tiger feeding thing, but with the meet a cheetah thing, zoo entry is included. So, you know, it's elite. I saw meet a cheetah. I thought, oh, that sounds cool. You can go in there safely and pat the fastest land animal out there. Incredible. Incredible. When I saw that, I just had to do it. I went on the website for the white lion, but when I saw meet a cheetah, I thought, you know what, let's do that as well. It was either that or there was another one called cheetah cubs as well. I could have done that one, but I decided to just do meet a cheetah.
To go behind your back. That's just to make sure you don't accidentally lean. When you put the meat through, try and just put the meat through the mesh. Yeah. So when he grabs onto it, he's going to grab the meat and not the tongs. Just in case you do pop the tongs in a bit too far, make sure the tongs are this way for me, not this way, so that you don't hurt his teeth. Pose for me. And I'll get you to put your other hand behind your back. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, when he grabs it, you let it go. Perfect. That's it. And your other hand behind your back. Perfect. Lovely. We'll get the others to have a feed first, and then I've got to get that one. Get him. You can see his claws there. His claws are about the size of your pinky curled over, coming to a very sharp point. Good boy, Archie. Good boy. But you can get tigers about 2.5 times his size. So a large Siberian male can be up to about 300 kilos.
That was quite cool. I was kind of worried I'd drop it. I dropped the meat, but I did it okay. So yeah. White lion next. I assume this is just the same thing, but this time it's the white lion, the thing I've come here to see, and there's 2 of them. There you go. Finally. Oh, I can see her now. Nice.
Check, boys. Brian, we're going to catch at the zoo. If you want to come here now and give him a quick touch, come and give me a scratch in here. Just in there, boys. All right.
Makes me cry at first.
Oh, well, no, it's a good story. Just they're here, yeah. But what happens, it is sad, isn't it? It's very sad. It's very sad. Jay, your left shoulder into the fence so you can see your face. Yeah. Any questions you have, ladies and gents?
How long do they live?
No, cats live here under my care. Yeah. But I reckon once he retires, once he dies, I'm going to retire.
So how old is
I'm
he?
going to move on to him. So
How old is he?
he's 14.
First bit.
You know one?
Yeah.
You like Mary's phone's absolutely useless. Right, so pass me your phone.
Next one.
Oh, your horse smells like, your breath smells like a horse. What's that? Stinks. Oh, what's up, boys?
Okay, so that made my day. I'd usually be terrified, but because I knew there was a fence in between, I knew I wouldn't get eaten. You know, if there wasn't a fence, I'd be shaking on the spot. But I felt so comfortable, and luckily there was a family there who were doing birth encounters, actually, tiger and this, and the dad filmed it for me, so I appreciate that. But yeah, that made my day. Like, the cheetah one was a better experience, but this, I love this the most. I came here to see it, and the fact that it made my day, and it was more than what I expected. That's everything, man. That's everything. That's made my week. That's made my month. That was bloody good. So yeah, I'm gonna go into gift shops. There's a cafe in the gift shop as well. Maybe I'll get a coffee or something, and then there's Wi-Fi here, so I'll order an Uber, and then back to the airport, and then I can start editing this vlog when I wait for my flight. So yeah, it's pretty good. pretty good. Good day, worth doing. We'll be back in Melbourne earlier than other day trips. So yeah, and then this weekend is all AFL related. Although on Friday, I'm going a couple places, footy related though, AFL related places, and possibly meeting some people that you may or may not know. So that's coming up. But yeah, Friday night AFL game, Saturday and Sunday double AFL game, so all AFL related this weekend. And Monday's my last day here. So yeah, but this being the last big adventure that's far away from Melbourne, brilliant, worth it, made my week, love it. Now let's head back to Melbourne. May not know there's not many of them, and they saved them a while ago. The zookeeper has known that lion for 13 years, so they're good friends. So when he's holding the phone and it's roaring at him, it's a happy sort of thing, so that's quite wholesome. That's nice to hear. He was putting his finger in there as well, and the lion was fine. I guess the friendship is that strong.
However, those ones are limited to any
Is this real? I mean, obviously not working anymore, but was this like an actual plane or just a model? Well, there's my answer. To 7-Eleven to get my food. Where is the subway at Southern Cross Station, guys? I'm so confused. I was looking on a map. I went on Apple Maps, Google Maps. It directed me somewhere. It wasn't Subway. I was looking all around, like, where's Subway? Where's Subway? There's a Subway somewhere over there. I don't know where it is. I'm bloody lost. Anyway, it's 9 p.m. now. I've got home, and from now until I go home to England, I am staying in Victoria. This is the best holiday I've been on, and that's no exaggeration. It's been incredible. It's been a 4-day adventure. Not enough sleep, but we made it. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.